Hi, all of my boo gang. Okay, this is going to be part two. I recorded part one for those in a little bit of communication or a lot of communication with someone on their mind at this time. So I did this part one reading already, same outfit. So I'm recording this reading on November 19th, 2025. This will be the Taurus in no contact with this person on your mind. What could be happening? What could be the potential next actions someone will be taking at this time, especially if there's no communication or no contact at this time. So always use discernment, guys. Please do like and repost this reading for me if you're interested in booking a reading with me. The link is in my bio to book that reading. So let's get started. I don't want to take too much time, okay? So someone that you're in no contact with is saying that no one else makes me feel the way that you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Okay, so this person has a lot of pride and ego. They don't like to let you know how they feel. There's a lot of what do you call it? Toxic masculinity possibly with someone here. And there are feelings of anger inside of me that I need to release before I explode. So someone tends to pent up all their feelings, which is bad because it's going to end up leading to a tower moment, which I feel like someone's having. They bottle up their emotions so much that it comes out in different ways, either through anger or through a lot of emotions. And it could be very toxic for this person. Okay. And you have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turnoff. So someone feels like you have become too difficult for them to handle. Who feels like Taurus has become too difficult for them to handle? And it's a big turnoff for them. Who feels like Taurus has become too difficult for them to handle? And it's a big turnoff for them. Who feels like Taurus has become too difficult to handle and it is a big turnoff for them at this time? Okay, someone who could have emotionally distanced themselves or walked away from you. Okay, water sign. Who's this Eight of Cups? Who's this Eight of Cups? Who's this Eight of Cups? Who is this Eight of Cups? It could be a fire sign. Okay, somebody who could have walked away because they felt like they weren't being praised or acknowledged enough. Maybe they were looking for attention elsewhere. Okay, maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side. So fire energy, water energy. Okay. And I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. Okay, so I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. And I feel like that's the same person who's saying that you become too difficult for me to handle. I feel like this person is also kind of like lost in what they want to do in their life. They're looking for some kind of clarity here. So I feel like a lot of lessons were learned between you and this person that you're in no contact with. Okay, they learned a lot of lessons from you. Tough times, growth, and leveling up. I feel like this person wants to level up now. They want to match your fly. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys are typically good pairs, okay, in tarot. So I feel like they want to level up. They want to be on the same level as you. If there's something about finances, they want to be financially more inept, okay, more financially developed. Or if there's something about like you being more mature in some ways or having a lot of wisdom, they want to have a lot of wisdom too, okay? So there's something that they learned a lot of lessons from you. They recognize your value, especially if you're a woman watching this. Your high value, the Empress, self-worth will not settle. Okay, you are the Empress energy. You will not settle. You do not chase, you attract. You're beautiful, you're sexy, you're abundant, and you're very confident at this time. So they admire those qualities about you. Soul searching. Okay, this person's doing a lot of deep soul searching about this connection, Virgo energy. Okay, feeling it again. Real connection, affection, and sparks flying. So I do feel like for some of you, you are going to be able to reconcile your differences. I do see apology, meeting up, love message coming through here. So who wants to apologize, meet up with Taurus and have a heart-to-heart conversation? Who wants to apologize, meet up with Taurus and have a heart-to-heart conversation? Who wants to apologize to Taurus and have a heart-to-heart conversation? Okay, a twin flame, okay? Aquarius, fire energy, air energy is here. But Aquarius in particular, someone's waiting and still kind of hopeful for a reconciliation with you. Okay, so there's someone here that you have a twin flame union with that may still want to reconcile and have a heart-to-heart conversation about it. They're curious about communication with you. And contemplation, sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out their options. So this person could be unsure about you, why there's no contact. They could be feeling like you may not be the best person for them. Maybe they are expecting to, date other people, see other people, explore their options here to see what else is better for them. But it gets no better than the Empress or the Emperor, okay? It gets no better than that. So who wants to do a pop-up unexpected visit? Who wants to do a pop-up unexpected visit to Taurus? Who wants to take a risk and make a pop-up visit to Taurus? Because I see someone wanting to make a pop-up visit. Who wants to make a pop-up unexpected visit? Okay, so Taurus. Okay, some of you could be dealing with another Taurus, or a fire sign, but there's someone here who wants to apologize, for abandoning you or lack of communication. They want to converse. They may want to come towards you here, Taurus. Okay, so pop-up visit could be any of the zodiac signs. Someone who's playing mind games. Okay, so they're gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, but they're emotionally unavailable. So they could be making excuses because they're emotionally unavailable. And real committed this time. So I feel like whenever they come back, they're going to be real committed this time. No games, in it for the long run. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with this person that you could be in no contact with. Okay, so what I see is that this person keeps thinking about you constantly. Capricorn energy. It's just the energies of the cards, but they feel like this connection between you and them is very toxic. Okay, there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of mind games that happen between both of you, and I feel like someone wants to regain some kind of control of this connection. They're very indecisive about whether or not they want to heal this connection with you. They don't know if this connection could be healed because there's so much toxicity between you and them. Toxic, unhealthy attachments, a lot of toxic energies between you two. You know what toxic you guys have in your connections. So I feel like this person wants to move on and release you at this time. And they're being patient. They're hopeful. I do feel like they're still hopeful that you guys could heal. But they're wanting to see some kind of change because they feel like this devil energy is no bueno. And of course, this toxic energy is not good. Both of you have a toxic chain to each other. So both of you are engaging in some kind of toxic behavior in this connection that they don't like. So they could be pushing you away at this time because they feel like this connection is toxic. I feel like a lot of you recognize your self-worth. You're valuing your self-worth at this time. You're feeling confident about yourself, but you're also feeling kind of hurt. You may be also masking your emotions at this time and still trying to be strong like a Taurus does. This person could be at a distance from you, or someone could have an online presence. Some of you could have met someone online. There could be cultural, religious values that are different. But I do feel like someone feels like it's hard to change the dynamic of this toxic connection. They feel like you guys are stuck in this toxic wheel that's not changing, and it's so difficult for you guys to change and break free of this toxic wheel that you guys are on. Someone's wondering, could you ever really change? Could we ever really change? And it's causing a lot of sadness and a lot of disappointment, a lot of grief. But this person's looking over at this happiness, this joy that they see that they once saw with you. Okay, this person you're in no communication with, they're looking over at it, male or female, and they're still like thinking about it. They want it. They still want this with you. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So both of your energies are here. Nothing's moving in this connection here. Things could be feeling stuck at this time. This person could be stuck on the past. I feel like someone keeps thinking about the past a lot. Something that happened in the past. I don't know if it happened between you and them, but something from the past that happened, they're having some kind of trauma about. So they're holding back their energy because they don't want things to explode again, because there could have been something that started very fast between you two and ended very abruptly. Someone could also have anger outbursts, or it could be emotionally unpredictable. So someone doesn't like the unpredictability of someone. Someone likes consistency. And I feel like someone's doing a lot of deep reflection about this connection, about some kind of past issue that you had, a big tower moment that you had. Scorpio energy, Earth energies here, Pisces, Cancer. They're still feeling heartbroken about something that could have happened in the past. Maybe a bad argument or a disagreement or a falling out between you two. So right now I feel like they're holding back from making things right between you two, Libra energy. I feel like they need to use their head over their heart this time, because I feel like in the recent past they put their full emotions into something with you, and they felt like they felt like they got scarred. They got hurt. Okay. So they could be playing victim, or maybe they do have basis for saying what they're saying. Everybody's point of view is different, so you have to respect how this person's feeling. They just feel like there's been so much emotional damage in this connection that they have to use their head over their heart, even though they're feeling very heartbroken at this time about you and this connection. So I feel like they're distracting themselves with work and other things that they're really interested in at this time. But at nighttime, they tend to think about you a lot. They stress out a lot at nighttime, especially thinking about you. They're doing a lot of deep soul searching about what they want to do in this connection. But I do feel like in the near future, this person wants to come towards you, or there's communication that's coming in, like the card said, maybe a meetup or an apology that's happening, a heart-to-heart conversation I do see happening. And I feel like this conversation will, for those in no contact, will happen before the end of this year. Okay, for a lot of you. For some of you, it won't. It's a general reading. But please do like the reading, guys. I do appreciate you guys for asking for another reading. I appreciate all my Taurus watchers and cross watchers as well. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, please feel free to do so. Don't hesitate. All the information's in my bio. Just click the link and contact me right away. Okay, there's no waiting line. Just contact me. Bye, guys. See you soon. Like and repost, guys.